You consider that the changes presented in the bill as they are would actually improve victims' confidence in reporting crimes, that they're going to receive justice more swiftly than they currently do, and actually perhaps most importantly that they will encourage more brave victims to come forward and report their crimes?
There's a lot of good measures in this bill that, if delivered and implemented well with important safeguards, should have positive impacts for victims. You know, we're removing appropriate cases from the Crown Court, easing the burden there, limiting the right to elect for Crown Court trial, which, by the way, victims do view that as an injustice. They feel like power and control is being given to the defendant, knowing full well there's a chance that they will come out of the process or that their evidence will be impacted over the years. It's something that victims talk regularly to me about. Also around the appeal process, that automatic right to appeal, making magistrates a court of record, that's opening up transparency in the courts, but also hopefully avoiding victims having to be called back in for a rehearing. It has devastating impacts. I can't underestimate what that does to a victim, thinking they've gone through the process, giving evidence, and then have to come back in again. So if all of these things ease the pressure and the burden in the Crown Court, that will give reassurance and confidence to victims who are thinking, can they stay in the process currently? And of course the measures that Catherine has talked about, putting in important safeguards around the cross-examination of rape victims, are so important. Vera and I have worked on this since I think 2019 because of Section 41, past sexual history, issues around cross-examination, around compensation claims. I mean, that's a financial motive to undermine the credibility of victims. You know, victims come out of the system and often say, I will never report again, but they go and tell their friends and families the experiences they have, and that deters people and erodes public trust and confidence.